How we doing, folks? It's your boy Marcos, and we're kicking it off here with some Assassin's Creed 2 is back. We're back to regular schedule programming. It's crazy, you know. The first couple days, that I didn't do like the recordings, that that didn't do the commentary. It felt kind of strange, really. It was like I was missing. Like I'm like, yo, I'm not doing something. I haven't missed a single video since. And for the record, I still haven't missed it. I still put up the cruising, but I haven't put up the usual videos that I normally put up since February, since like I started. So it's been like a solid 5, 6, 7 months. Hey, I ain't good at math. All right, I'm just throwing out numbers. So it's been a while since I missed the video. It felt kind of, the first like 2 days were very, very leaving, just because like I didn't physically have time to do them anyway. And I was like, you know what? I'm too tired to even talk about anything, let alone like critique a game or judge a game or try to pull out an important aspect of a game or dissect a game or anything. I'm too exhausted for that. But then like come like maybe this past Tuesday and stuff, I was like, yo, like I'm not putting up any videos. Like, what's good with that? Let's check out my man.
Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here.
Alright, shady.
Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. At least I'm not.
Alright, there we go. I was getting that text message right there. I'll tell you, man, it's automatic. You start recording a video, people start texting you. Try it out. Just record anything in your house, anything. Watch, you'll become the most popular guy on earth. Text you about like nonsense too. I'm getting texted about like Twitter followers, like who I should follow on Twitter. Come on, man. Ain't nobody following nobody on Twitter, man. Ain't nobody got time for that Twitter. I haven't said that one in a while. Nobody got time. I'm also been dehydrated lately, man. I've been drinking a lot of water at work, so that's what's been helping me out. Cause since I'm like new here and like living here, I haven't like been able to even go grocery shopping yet. I've honestly just been working in and out, never been in the house, so I have stuff to eat. At least I got that much, but I don't got no drink. All we have to drink is like Coors Light. So I've literally like lived like a week off of Coors Light. Let me tell you something. Coors Light it doesn't taste good. But for a week straight, it's not good. Like it's not healthy for you. It's not good. So don't drink Coors Light for a week straight. That's not a good thing. But like come Tuesday, I was kind of like missing a little bit doing the videos. I was like, it's kind of strange not doing these videos, man. Like it's kind of like a big part of my life right now. It's a little bit interesting. Let's talk to my man though.
I have a delivery from
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait, come back. Explain yourself.
Yeah, he ain't coming back, bro. My man is deuces. So we already know something's up over here. And then, I was really appreciate everybody who got in contact with me about, like, not making the videos. Some people were a little more hateful than others, I remember when I went to work, Jay was like, yo, what the fuck? Where's my videos at? I'm like, oh, cool. Calm down, bro. Same thing with some other folk over there. Some people were just like, some people messaged me like, are you alright? Like, you haven't put up any videos. And I kind of laughed. I'll tell you what, I never answer. I always think my answers through before I answer these guys. I never try to say my initial reaction. My initial reaction to things 9 times out of 10 is like exactly what you're not supposed to say. So my initial reaction when I saw that was like, they asked me like, hey, you haven't put up your videos yet, And I wanted to answer back like, you don't think I noticed, bro? Like I make them. Like you don't think I know that they haven't been up, bro? Like come on, man. But nah, I say I appreciate it. I let them know that we're going through a lot of movement over here. But hey, we got the Cruising the World over there. Even though people said it was just like a little teaser, Cruising the World's fun though, man. Have fun with those Cruising the World videos. But yeah, we're gonna get back on track over here, and we'll get through regular schedule programming. As I said yesterday, it's gonna be a jolly, jolly, jolly old time. So Assassin's Creed. Oh boy, right over here at the Palazzo della Signoria, Palazzo della Signoria. Adolfo Di Cambio designed the Palazzo della Signora, also known as the Palazzo Vecchio. The Signora is made up of 9 members of Priori, selected by the city guilds. Yes, interesting fact. Tower in front is off-center because it's incorporated into Palazzo from earlier structure. It contains 2 small cells. One was imprisoned the Medici guy. Alright. Little interesting tidbit right there. A little interesting note. Some history up in your life. So today's episode is going to climax at the end with the conclusion where we finally develop what our goal is. So we've kind of gotten to know Ezio. What do we know about Ezio so far? Ezio, he's a guy who just like, likes to party, likes to drink, likes the girls. Got myself a message. Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not that hate. Come on now. How can you hate on the Creed too? But Ezio, he likes the girls. He likes the nightlife. He likes to drink. He's young. He's wild. He's fun. It's somebody who I think everybody deep down inside wants to be. It's kind of like that college mentality of like, dude, let's go crazy. Woo! It's kind of like that kind of guy, except in Renaissance Italy. So it's modestly appealing, especially to young people, especially the demographic of this game. You know, the demographic of this game are probably young people, people who are in college, or people who have recently graduated college, people like around there, even younger. You know, you're never gonna go wrong with guys, at least with a guy who's like a guy's guy. I mean, all you need him is to like football a little bit more, if football even existed here, and this guy would be the perfect character. And look at that beautiful viewpoint. It's awesome. You get to like see everything around. God, I love it. Let's jump down right here, do a little leap of faith. Woo. You always gotta double check before you go down. Sometimes it isn't a damn thing, and then you're in some real trouble. But you always double check over there. I have it a few times where I jump off and I just die. And I'm like, oh come on, man. When I get there, when I have to edit those, it's gonna be pretty entertaining to see how I edit them, because I don't know how I'm gonna edit out the fact that I just completely missed the haystack. There's nothing there. So that's kind of what we know about Ezio. Overall, it's pretty lighthearted. We don't really know anything too serious about him, per se. Let's over here worry about this pigeon coop real quick. I don't think the pigeons talk to us, though, so I guess we can keep spitting over it. Look at that. I want a pigeon coop, man. Pigeons kind of grimy, though. Pigeons is vermin, as Mazzetti would say, as Dom Mazzetti would say. God. You haven't seen Dom Mazzetti videos, go watch him. Pigeons is vermin, he says. I mean, pigeons are kind of grimy, so there we go. Looking over there. Got that contextual view. We're like, what's going on over there? People are running, and running, and running, and running. There we go. Completed that mission right there. But overall, you know, we know just altruistic stuff. It's kind of when like you meet somebody, like you start talking about like just kind of stuff like, hey, what's your favorite color? Where'd you go to school? Where'd you do this at? And it's important. It's valid. You know, it's important stuff. It's great stuff. But it's not anything, you know, that's gonna be like earth shattering. You know, it's not like, you know, like, hey, you know, a couple of years ago, like, my brother passed away. Like, that's the kind of stuff you don't know. That's a pretty bad example. My apologies. But anyway, what we're going to start to develop here, we're going to learn a little bit more about Ezio, and we're going to learn a little bit more of what's going to power Ezio through the game. So let's come inside this building. Let me take a sip of this Coors Light.
Father? Federico!
Ser Ezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brother to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
No, I was just there.
My sister.
Ezio.
Claudia. Are you alright?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that.
There you go.
In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Get that mean mugging face on right there. Get that like, oh say whoa, they looking for me? If they looking for me, they gonna find me. You know what I'm saying? They put that boss Scott on. Like, oh, they looking for me? Alright. Tell Tom Brady I'm gonna find them. A couple years ago, you know. Now Bart Scott is not in the league anymore. He retired, right? Yeah, he's done. Brady still isn't. Oh man, how about football, huh? Good game right there on Thursday with the Broncos and then the Ravens. For y'all that aren't in the U.S., whatever. You got soccer, so it's, let me leave my opinions on that outside of the realm of discussion when it comes to Assassin's Creed, whether I prefer soccer or football. They're both great. They're both nice. Let's be friendly with everybody and get along with everybody. Soccer's better. Anyway, so the main focus that we're gonna get here is we're gonna finally learn what's gonna drive Ezio and what our story arc is gonna be throughout the game. Because so far we know he's lucky go get it, but that's it. I mean, you're not gonna play the whole game as lucky go get it. You gotta get something to motivate somebody to spice this up. All of a sudden, my dad and my brothers are kidnapped. Especially, you know, going through, you kind of just think of your dad, Giovanni, because he's the one who's giving you the missions and stuff. But, you know, thinking about it a little more, your older brother, the guy who, like, you meet at the beginning, he's captured too. And then more importantly, your younger brother. And I think part of, like, the reasoning behind this that I don't really appreciate is because you really don't get time to develop a relationship with your younger brother. So, all you do is get the feathers. And you know that, like, he has, like, a disease. Like, he was born, you know, with a birth defect or whatever. Or with, you know, he's not 100% with the game. That's all you get to know about your brother. And it kind of sucks because you don't really get enough info, enough time to get a little bit more feeling for him. Because you know what's going to happen, we're going to see over there. And, you know, just him being captured and whatnot. You kind of want to feel a little bit worse for your brother. Like, especially, like, you know, they capture your dad, they capture him. But you also capture this little brother who's, like, 13 or 14, however old he is, or 11. He's like sick. He's like bedridden. Like, word, like you really gonna capture this guy? That's something I don't think the game managed to flesh out as well. And it's kind of iffy to do, you know. I think with Assassin's Creed Thief, for example, that intro really tried to flesh out a lot of it, and it was just too long. It was just too much to do. Things kind of have to be organically. I understand why they did this. I think that was just an opportunity that they missed right there, that they could have done a little bit better with in terms of developing your brother's relationship, specifically your younger brother, the one who isn't 100% healthy. Because that, I think, would add a little bit more to the narrative and adds a little bit more to the feel. I'm trying to, like, hide around from this dude. Now, you could grab people and just chuck them off, but I don't have that move yet. Now, in the other Assassin's Creeds, you have it automatically when you start because you've already been through this, you're very trained, you already know who you are. But in this one, I wasn't too sure whether I had it or not, so I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, you know what? Let me go hide in this hay. It's not like they'd realize that I was just here and went inside the haystack. Gotta love it. Love the AI. It's beautiful. It's a video game, for Christ's sake. Don't take it too seriously. But I'm wondering, I'm like, where's this guy going? Like, come on, he just called me a bastard. I'm like, all right, I get it, I'm a bastard. All right, thank you. You're gone? All right. So I gotta find my brother. I gotta find my dad and my brother. He's one of these jail cells over here. We're looking. I'm like, all right, he's gotta be coming down somewhere up here, right? Or is he up top? Normally give you like a little white, like, I don't even know how to call it, circly, tunnely, cylindery, thingy majiggy to go figure out where this guy is. So I'm looking. I'm like, all right, it's definitely not over here. Let's see. No, put the Eagle Vision on. All right, 20. And I'm like, aha, ahí está. So it's all the way up. So I'm not even going the right way. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna talk over here to my father. My father. They try to take my father. And here's the cool thing about Assassin's Creed, man. It's these little things that make the game so good. It's always those little details when you come to these games. The air conditioner is turned on. I'll tell you a story about that in a second. Climbing up like a clock tower, huh? Like, how cool is that? Didn't you always, like, ever want to do that? You know, just climb up. I mean, maybe you don't really think about it per se in your day-to-day life. But how dope would that be, you know, to climb and to have it up, like, be at the perfect time, you know, maybe be like 6:30 and you could climb up it, like, just straight up. I mean, that's pretty dope. And that's one of those, like, little things that you don't really notice it per se when you first play it. But looking through it and seeing it just adds that level of detail. Let's talk to my pops.
Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it.
Your talent?
Lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Va bene.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfalonieri, I remember.
Yeah, the
Please,
Gonfalonieri,
what's
alright.
happening? Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon. It said, go, Ezio. Go now.
Alright, gotta bounce. So we gotta go inside to my dad's crib, use our talents, which is very interesting to me, that word right there. Your dad knows that you have Eagle Vision. Like, he knows that you got this special ability right here. Now, I always, until like I played this game for the second time, the first time I didn't even know what the hell he's talking about. And look at this dude, I'm like, come on, man. And I'm trying to get the option to, like, get him, you know, to throw him over, but I don't have it. So I'm like, why don't I have it? I was so confused. Until, like, I actually got trained on it, I was so confused on why I couldn't do any of that. But I'm always interested in that, and one of those questions I still have. How does your dad know that you have those talents? You know, you have those skills. I guess you told him when you were a little kid, but like, how do you explain to your dad, I got Eagle Vision, like I can see everything, and like, it's not even infrared, it's like thermal vision or whatever, I can see stuff. Like, come on, man. This guy's a thief. Thief! You are a thief! Asesino! Asesino! There you go, thieves. I bet those thieves can work, distract the enemies. Yeah, so you can send them and sick them on enemies and stuff like that. I don't really buy any of these stuff, either the courtesans. I mean, the courtesans I did use sometimes. I don't even know if I used it in this playthrough, but sometimes I use the courtesans, but for the most part, I don't really do that. I just kind of do my own thing. And it's very interesting. You don't notice this, but look right now over there to the left right there. That like kind of stage area, it's pretty important, it's pretty neat. And it's these small touches, you know, the clock tower, the fact that you pass by that stage 3 times now, you know. I did it when I went to the viewpoint. I did it when I just talked to my dad. I did it when I came over to talk to my dad. It's very interesting. And now it means nothing right there. But it's a classic example of foreshadowing. One of the best ways to tell stories, especially in a video game, is foreshadowing. Or movies as well. You'll see something at the beginning of the movie means absolutely nothing. It's irrelevant. You don't even know what the hell it's about. You just walk by and you're kind of like, oh, there it is, whatever. But the the further you get along, all of a sudden you look at it and be like, hey, that kind of reminds me of like the beginning where that, yeah. When you watch like a second time, you know, you watch movies a second time, you always find something you didn't find the previous time. And that's kind of one of those things right there that you kind of nail over there. Let me tell you about the story of the air conditioning though. So we got like central air conditioning in this place now. Beats me. I guess it's cool. I don't really care. This thing would just like turn on at random. The first night I was here, I was freezing to death because this thing just kept turning on. I had no idea how to even control it. It would just randomly just turn on and start just breathing cold air upon me. I was like, come on, man. Like, I'm all about upgraded technology, but this thing is ice cold. So now we're getting used to it. It just randomly turned on over here again. It's blowing over here. Hopefully it's not into the mic, but it's interesting. All right, let's come inside over here. I don't think there's anything much to talk about. We got to find the hidden room using our talents.
There was a door here.
Yep, there was a door here. Let's see where we at. Eagle vision. Boom. See this? And I'm kind of like, hold on. This is like an actual door, right? Like, yep, that's not it. Look. I'm like, okay, hold on. Maybe it's behind there. Interact. Boom. My dad's spot. And this is what we use in the intro. And it's very important to me and crucial. And I'll explain to you guys why I've been using this intro. Because I think this is a pivotal point in the game. Here is where you take the step from Ezio, the chill dude, the guy who likes to bang out women and get, run away from the cops or run away from the guards, to Ezio the assassin. And he does it without even noticing it. The first time you do it, you kind of feel pumped. It gives you the music, gives you the feel, puts you in the setting, you look sick. But even he doesn't know what exactly is going on right now, and you're gonna learn and go with him. And I think that's why Ezio is such a great build-up as a character, because you really go step by step with him. We are Ezio. We can put ourselves in the feet of him. There we go. Gotta bring that to my man Umberto. We look pretty dope in it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's also a big part of Assassin's Creed. You look sick in it. Like, I would love to roll outside with one of these bad boys. Just like go to work and be like, "What's up, yo?" Can you imagine doing a morning commute on the subway in New York with that? Come on, man. Nobody will mess with you. So ain't nobody fucking with that. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
That's it? No? Because actually, I shut up because I thought I was going to say something. No, like, Mr. Umberto said to kill you. This guy is just like, no, we're not. There we go. Here's a little combat right here. These guys are coming over here. How about that, son? I don't blame them. Boom. Hack and slash. Deuces. Always love those. I like how they develop them further on when you do the counter system in the other games. The combat system is really the big forte, and I think I'm going to take a whole episode to talk about that. I'm not going to just try to sneak in a little talk about the combat systems. The combat systems is good and bad. I think it's one of the worst aspects about the game, to tell you the truth, and that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like horrible. I think it's more of a testament how good the rest of the game is per se, but it's definitely something to be desired. I definitely think they could have improved on the combat system, and they really haven't done much to the combat system almost ever. So it's yeah. It's interesting, it's a lot more defensive. Even like in the past, like Assassin's Creed 3, the big hike was like, you'll be able to be offensive, you'll be able to dictate what goes on and what happens. I'm like, yeah, you should be able to do that, because you're like a beast of an assassin, like murderer. Like, I hope you dictate what's going on. I'm trying to hide away from these guys. I'm like, come on, man, I'm just trying to get to my objective, son. Let me get to my objective. So I'm hiding over there, holding those guys, and come over here and check out. Come on, buddy, just keep walking. Ain't nothing big here, no big. Don't look inside over here. Don't look at. Oh man. I'm like, all right, well, whatever. They found me now. I'm tripping, falling. Let it go, 'cause I'm falling. I'm hoping that they can't fall with me. I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill right here. Let me, yo, monks. Yo, what's really hood though? Let me get all up in here though. Let me get all up in here in the monk hood. I'm gonna wrap around up over here. Somebody else saw me. I guess I should have gone into the monk hood. These guys are fighting, duking out. All right, beautiful. So yeah, that's why I use this as the intro scene. When we see every episode, because I think it's the first time that we think of ourselves as the assassin. Unfortunately, I took out that civilian back there. My fault, bro. Oh God, sorry, man. Y'all shouldn't be fighting with me though. Oof. Oh, I think I was right through his gonads. Oh man, get violent. And my man's leaving. I'm like, you leaving? Good, because I just want to complete the mission, bro. Go talk to your boys. Get out of here. I'm trying to get this damn camera angle straight. I'm still trying to find the spot. I thought it was like up top, but I think it's actually on the other side. It's on the bottom, but whatever. So yeah, it's a pretty pivotal point to give us the focus on it. We're finally the assassin. We don't know why we're the assassin though yet. We're kind of like, what the hell is this? Aside from like it probably looks good. I think it's like Ezio's. If you put yourself at Ezio's feet right there, Ezio's probably thinking to himself, yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what my dad didn't give me his clothing before. It looks pretty dope. Let's knock on the door, see what's going on.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio. I'll clear everything up.
How?
Shady
The
right there.
documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
Nope.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Now, if you trusted a word that man said, you are as naive as Ezio is. Now, you can kind of see why Ezio's naive, right? I mean, he's not been in the assassin game. He's just a regular dude. He's banging bitches. He ain't got nothing to worry. I mean, look what his jobs were. His jobs were, let's go get feathers, let's go help your mom carry boxes, and let's go get some lettuce. Like, this is about as innocent as you're gonna get from the kid. So what do you want him to do? He might believe him, but if you believe him, then what the hell? I guess that's all you do in your life too. You just deliver boxes and stuff. Come on, man. That guy was shady. And the dude behind him, the Borgia behind him, I'm gonna let you know it's a Borgia guy back there. That dude's even shadier, son. Or maybe he isn't. He's a Spaniard. I don't remember what the hell. I think he's a Borgia. That guy's shady too, son. Don't trust the word that they say. But obviously, it's not like it's a free roaming game. It's not like Fallout where you can like pick what happens. Because if you could, then they'll definitely pick the option D. Kill that motherfucker and try to save your father. Because I don't think what's going to happen to your father is going to be too pretty right here. For y'all that have already played the game, y'all already know what we're doing. But we try to do these spoiler-free, man, as best as we can. And I mean, it's an old game, so most of y'all have played it. Maybe, I don't know. But there's still a lot of people that haven't. I know Hussein told me the day he hadn't played it. You know, he thinks it's pretty dope. There's still a lot of people out there, and, you know, people don't have time to play games. A lot of people don't play single-player games, for example. There's a kind of big dynamic between. There's a lot of people that don't play single-player games, and there's a lot of people that don't play multiplayer games. And it's interesting to me. I play games, period. I don't care. If it's good, it's good. If I enjoy it, I enjoy it. I don't care if it's other people. I don't care if it's by myself. Whatever. As long as it's a good game, I'll figure out a way to get through. I don't care if it's cooperative. I don't know if it's you got to get a LAN going. I don't know if you got to have like 16 controllers, which, by the way, the Xbox One is going to have 8 controllers. That's really cool and all, but like, you got to get the other 7 people from. I mean, like, all right, what game would you need 8 controllers in anyway? So it's pretty interesting right there. All right. Let's get over here on this mission. Man, this part right here, when I played this game and I played through this part, man, it brings goosebumps to me. I'm gonna shut up when we get in here because I want you guys to get the full focus of exactly what's going on here, and then you'll understand what Ezio the Toy is all about.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying! Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Oh, God.
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
I mean, honestly, that's your thesis statement right there. I'll kill you for what you've done. Assassin's Creed 2. Abatetto.
Better run, boy. And fast.
Oh, God!
So we gotta book it out of here, man. I mean, it still brings goosebumps to me. I mean, they killed you. They killed your father. They killed your brother. And they killed your little brother, and they hung him over there. And, you know, back in these days, like, hanging people was, like, entertainment. Like, you'd be like, yo, let's go check out the hangers over there. You know, now, like, it's tough, like, as a girl to get a drink, you know what I'm saying? And back here, it's like, yo, let's go watch the hanging people. I mean, honestly, like, you could go ask, like, a dude or a chick to go have, like, a drink, and they'd be like, nah, man, I'm really busy, nah, I'm not really interested, whatever. Back in these days, it's like, yo, you wanna go watch, they're gonna hang, like, 3 dudes, man, some traders or something, we don't really know much about it, you wanna go check it out? Yeah, man, it's dope. Hey, you wanna get a movie? Nah, dude, I gotta go watch the people get hung. Come on, man. That's like some Wild West. That's some crazy stuff right there. Glad we're a little bit more advanced in our society. But now we know why Ezio Auditore is the assassin. And now we know why we're going to do what we're going to do in the next sequences. We finally finished up sequence 1. Hope you guys been enjoying this. Make sure you check out the preview for next episode. Have a great one, everybody.